Welcome to 9.4. We've talked one-step equations, both with addition, subtraction, or multiplication, division. Now we're going to look at how we can check these solutions. What is a solution? When we're solving in algebra, solving means to find the true value of a variable. Since variables do not have constant values, the value is always changing. X does not always equal the same number. How do you know you have a solution? Again, to reiterate, an equation is balanced. If it starts balanced, it must stay balanced. So you're given an equation that starts out balanced. You solve, you get a solution. It still must be balanced. When we check it, we need to make sure it's balanced as well. To check it, we just plug it back in. So this goes back to Unit 8 with taking an algebraic expression, in this case, two algebraic expressions set equal to each other, otherwise known as an equation, and we just plug and chug, order of operations. Let's try a couple together here. We have negative 5x equals 15. What's happening to our variable? We're multiplying by negative 5, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 5. We get our identity of 1, because negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1. Now that's one way we check. When we look for our identity, we're checking to make sure we're solving correctly. 15 divided by negative 5 is negative 3. Logically, if x equals negative 3, then negative 3 equals x. They're interchangeable. They have the same exact value. So you can plug negative 3 in for x. To check it, rewrite the equation just like we would with our algebraic expressions. We're doing the exact same thing we did when we were given values to plug in. Replace your variable with parentheses. So x is now a blank. Now I know exactly where to plug in that negative 3. Instead of x, I'm putting its equivalent value, its solution, and I'm going to check. Negative 5 times negative 3 gives me positive 15. The rest didn't change. Does 15 equal positive 15? Yes. So I checked correctly. This is what the work should look like on your practice problems in class tomorrow. Let's try one more together. Negative 19 equals x minus 9. What's happening to my variable? Again, don't get confused. I'm not subtracting 19. I'm subtracting 9. To undo that, I'm going to add 9. Do it to both sides. I need to balance it the whole time. I get my identity of 0, which is exactly what I'm looking for. That's the first way we check if we're solving an equation correctly. Negative 19 plus 9. Well, I'm going to do negative 19 plus 9, and I'm going to get 28. Logically, I'd say that x equals 28. So 28 has to equal x. By that logic, I can plug 28 in for x, and I should get a true statement. I'm going to rewrite my equation. Negative 19 equals something. Remember, leave a blank here so you can plug whatever your solution is. Minus 9. 28 gets plugged in. 28 minus 9 is 19. Does negative 19 equal positive 19? This is where checking our solution really pays off. These are not equal. This is not a true statement. That means I made a mistake. Negative 19 plus positive 9 should give me negative 10 instead. I made a mistake. When you find a false statement where two values don't equal each other, go back, check your work. This is why we show our work, so we can make corrections and fix our errors. When one side of the equation is equal to the other side of the equation, we call this a true statement. This is, for example, 15 equals 15. If we do not get a true statement, we would call it a false statement. That's negative 19 equals positive 19. When you have a false statement, that's when you know you've made a mistake and you need to go back and check your work. On your own, give the next two problems a try, pause the video, and come back when you're ready. In order to solve, or in order to receive full work, you do need to show, or in order to receive full credit, you need to show all of your work. Welcome back. If you properly solve this, you should get x equals negative 2 and x equals 30. When you checked it, you would have gotten true statements that give you 4 equals 4 and 30 equals 30. Do include all of the work that led up to this point, or you will not receive full credit. Three and 4. If you went through and solved this problem, you would get positive 38. So x equals positive 38. And x equals negative 49. You would have gotten true statements of negative 2 equals negative 2 and negative 37 equals negative 37. You do need to show the work on all steps in order to receive full credit. Today we hit on the target of being able to prove a value is a solution to an equation. Rate on a scale of 1 to 5 how well we hit that target. If you do not feel that you hit it, please feel free to rewatch the video, ask questions during Fast and Studious tomorrow or during practice. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in class.